day, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am so excited about going into part 2, even though I don't have a guest with me this time. I'm very excited to talk about making a deal part 2. And this is going to be a little interesting because we're going to be talking about LMG. What is LMG? Well, we're going to go through a quick breakdown. So the first one is looking everyone in the eye. So eye contact is a very important thing, and due to the use of screens, I've noticed that in society we are losing this a little bit. And I've got a story behind this. I have a friend of mine, we both used to work at the same gym. He ended up applying for a job at a local recycling plant that was starting like $26.50 an hour. It was something ridiculous. And he went in to do this interview, and a college student went in and he was just like, so what are you here for? And they were there for the same position. And the kid ended up saying, so where's your college degree? And he's like, oh, I got one. I just got experience here for 5 years and there for 3 years. And I'm just looking to switch things up. And he's like, yeah, you're probably not going to get it. Well, he said that when he saw him walk in and shake the boss's hand, he went in like this. Dead fish handshake, and was like, it's very nice to meet you, sir, and like kept looking around the room, like, you know, not really paying attention. I don't really like looking into the camera. That's something I gotta get better with. I'll admit it. I'm not perfect. I do not like looking into the camera, but, you know, sometimes when I look off, I get to gather my thoughts a little bit, but this isn't face-to-face reaction. When I'm face-to-face, I make eye contact about 90 to 85% of the time. But anyway, so he ended up not getting the job, the one with the college degree, because my friend went in, gave him a real handshake, told him his resume, told him that he takes charge, and also made eye contact the whole time, and just the way he carried himself differently. So looking people in the eye is very important when it comes to making a... Okay, now we're going to go into M. We are going to go into M. And this is mirror/copy and take notes. So I think it's very, very important to take notes. Like, before I go into any sort of meeting where that's looking at a house in real estate, or it's for one of my caseloads, or maybe it's with a possible investor or partner, I get to that meeting 20 minutes early, and I will sit down with my notepad or my notebook, depending on what I grab that morning, because I kind of jump back and forth, and I will sit there and take notes aloud. Actually, I have a meeting that I was supposed to have this evening, and right here, I've got like a layout of how I want to not only direct the conversation, but also just want to make sure I got every question in that I was going to ask. So mirroring and copying and taking notes. So when you are talking to someone, I'm not saying make fun of their accent or making fun of their culture. I'm just saying you kind of want to, like, if they get excited about something, like, you know, oh yeah, my business last year, we hit 7 figures. So you hit 7 figures? That's fantastic, man. You want to match their level. You know what I mean? You want to be enthusiastic about what you're talking about. And, you know, if they, you know, tend to go low low, you want to go low low. You don't want to be excited about something bad that happened in someone's life. So mirroring is a very important technique. And it's not mocking. It's not making fun of. It's just purely, you know, being involved in the conversation and matching their energy, whether it's high or low. And that is G, giving them options. So what does this mean? Well, when you're making a deal with someone, you got to give them options. Like, let's use an example of, I'm looking at a $200,000 house, but it's only worth $180,000, but they've paid off $100,000. One of the options I could give them is, hey, listen, I understand why you want to get what you want out of it, but in reality, it's only valued at $180,000, and it needs $30,000 worth of work. The best option I can give you is $150,000 because I need to fix this and this and this, unless you're willing to put that into the terms. Or let's look at the same deal and say, okay, you want $200,000. I can give you $50,000 today, but I want to lease this house from you on these terms for X amount of years. I don't want to get anyone else involved. You're not going to get all of the money you want right away, but you will get monthly payments. Options. So giving them options. When you go into any sort of deal, not just real estate, you need to understand the person you're talking to. Ask them the right questions. Ask them what their needs are. Ask them what their wants are. Help them understand the difference between the two. And then you can provide different options based on their desire, based on their needs, and based on their wants. Wants is always last. Thank you guys so much for the support. I really hope this helped you make a deal, and I really hope this just helped you advance yourself. It's a really cool concept to learn, is making a great deal. That's the start of it, because you know what they say in real estate. You don't make your money at the sell. You make your money at the buy. That is a very common expression. So please like and subscribe to this channel, because why not? I appreciate it. Thank you.